Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hound. And today we are kicking puppies. Early hours this morning, I just before I headed off for work, I thought I'd have a couple of matches and try and get my my premium ships done. And I wasn't holding a great lot of hope for this match, as we see this Duguay Trion. First thing it does is start firing torpedoes and try shooting at one of our battleships. The battleship then decides to turn away and ram the Duguay Trion. As I get detected in the Arkansas. Just for those of you who don't know, the FE stands for Founders Edition. They've done a limited edition of the game. Basically, you paid 40 odd quid or something along those lines as soon as the game came out, and you got a couple of these Founders Edition ships. They're the only ones with the yellow or goldish coloured camo. So we're greeted by 3 cruisers. The other battleship and Duguay Trion have stopped trying to molest each other and are actually now, well, trying to pay attention to the cruisers on the enemy team. So, being a good battleship captain, and because I know the destroyer's not over here, as he's been spotted the other side of the map, I'm going to tank the damage, make good use of my repair and my heals, hopefully, and try and get rid of these. And the Duguay Trion and the friendly battleship are basically getting the hell out of there, and I'm pretty much leaving me to my own devices over here, which personally for me, I think it's great. It's more damage for me. You do see the occasional shots coming in, but as you can see on the mini map, I've pressed ahead. Let's try to look, pay attention to that battleship. That Koenig, I think it's a Koenig, is not paying a particularly large amount of attention. We assume that first salvo is going to finish off that Karlsruhe, but it didn't. So we fire off. We only fire a single salvo, because if a ship's dead, why waste full salvo when you've got like a 30-second reload? You don't want to be wasting shots. So as you can see, we've taken quite a bit of damage, and at this precise moment in time, we've only dished out 20,000 ourselves, but that has put us in. We've taken out one of the ships that were causing the damage to us. We should be getting our second kill there any second, and now that means the damage that we were gonna take is way reduced. So we have just one more cruiser to deal with. I expected torpedoes here, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure they do have torpedoes, but they've decided in their infinite wisdom not to use them on a battleship that's kilometers away. And boom, there we go, kill number 3. So we are down to 8,500 hit points, and still losing hit points. And gonna use our repair ability now that we use our repair party now that we have no threats in the vicinity, and we're also going to heal up. So we tanked a lot of damage there, but we've only managed to score 40,000 damage, so not particularly a good trade so far. But don't worry, there's going to be plenty of damage in this match, and you have got to remember we are playing tier 3, so the guns are not that accurate, and well, you know, there's not millions of hit points out there available to get. So we start picking on this. Is it a Koenig? It was a Kaiser, sorry, and he does appear to just be sitting there. So we're going to slow down. Our plan is to back up. I well, I believed that this player was AFK. It was after that second salvo I thought, wait now, he's not reacted. So what we'll do, we'll push forward, we'll turn our ship. Our plan is to get back to cap our flag, but nothing else is in range. So all we'll do is we'll lob a couple of shots at the Kaiser to pick up some damage whilst we're proceeding to get back to defend our base, because the opposite flank, as you can see, has completely fallen and they are pushing round, so we need to get back to defend. They do have a second battleship. I can't remember exactly what it was at this time. You can see it there off in the distance, and our destroyer, wisely, our destroyers noticed that the Kaiser's AFK and has gone up there to launch some torpedoes. So I noticed that I can still heal back a bit more health. So I remember doing it. I'm watching this game back after this morning, so my plan was to use it, but then realise, not entirely sure what this Kaiser was doing. Maybe he got disconnected, but it sure as hell looks like he's just woken up and has started motoring forward towards us. And yep, there's his guns turning to point at us whilst we're pretty much completely broadside. So we're gonna press for a hard turn and just hope that he does manage to get that much damage off against us. And oof, he does take a big chunk out of our health as we hit just over 60,000 damage. We're keeping ourselves angled, making sure we're not too big of a target. And our destroyer's got some more torpedoes in the water. He's really low health. He's slow. He's broadside. It's just a question of who's going to kill him first, really. As you can see, we were angled away. He barely scratches the paint on our ship with his next salvo. He's so low health. At this point, I go, bugger it. Let's turn in and see if we can beat the destroyer to it. But unfortunately not. The destroyer denies us of our fourth kill of the game. So as you can see, we're down to 1200 hit points. Both of our repair kits have now been used, and there is a very reasonably high health tier 3 Orion on the enemy team. So we start unleashing. Probably should have switched to high explosive. Seems as he's sailing away from us, and we do have a friendly battleship. This was the one that started next to us, that was having that little bit of cat and mouse thing going along with that gay Trion, who's surprisingly still alive. There he is. You can just about see the top of his ship in the bottom of our screen. And then I notice the Itsuzushi, which happens to be completely broadside and stationary miles away. Welcome to tier 3, everybody. Don't expect any spectacular gameplays going on down in this tier unless you've got people like me coming back. I genuinely tend not to play tier 3. I'll play tier 3 once, maybe twice, in the unlikely event that we don't win on the premium supplies, just to get those promotion orders. Because, well, as the title suggests, it feels like kicking puppies. They're almost defenseless against more experienced players. All of us probably remember in tier 3, none of us really knew what we were doing. I did alert my team to the Itsuzushi, so try and get everyone to focus their fire over there, because, well, you can kill a broadside Itsuzushi way quicker than you can kill an Orion that's stern tanking an Orion that's running away basically makes it very, very difficult indeed to kill. So get rid of the threat that you can get rid of, and then carry on. See, my team's decided to stop killing it, and there we go. There's a high caliber, 88,000. 88,000? Yeah, 88,000, and kill number 4 of the match. And now the enemy is down to just 2 ships. So, or the battleship, which did just die, did manage to do quite a bit of work on that Orion, and I cut that Orion down quite a lot. So I'm gonna give it our broadside because, well, we kind of want to snag that kill, and there we go. There is our Confederate medal, and just waiting for that reload now. You can taste it, can't you? You can feel it. It's like there's Kraken on you. There's a Kraken. Yeah. Do I hold my fire and wait? And denied by our friendly battleship. So we are on. Can't even read that from you. 96,000 damage in a tier 3, and just 1 kill away from a Kraken. The enemy ship has 1 left, which was not that Kaiser. It was the other battleship that we spotted that was lurking around by their base, and he's staying there. And obviously, as you can see, the countdown timer is well, you can't see because it's almost impossible. Countdown time. We're just 3 minutes into the battle. In a tier 3 battleship, we have to pretty much traverse the map to try and get this final kill. We've pretty much got the win. This is in the bag at this point. But well, when you're on 4 kills, why on earth wouldn't you want 5? And there it is, the tier 3 Wyoming, who is out of our reach but is getting harassed by our destroyer. But as Winston Churchill once famously said, we will never surrender. So I will not surrender in my quest to get a Kraken. I'm on 4 kills. I've done 100,000 damage in a tier 3. I feel like I've deserved this. So we're going to go for it. So that is our destroyer sunk. We still do have a points lead. The other battleship on my team, the friendly Orion, has got a lot more hit points, is a lot further ahead, and is far more likely to snag this last kill. He did actually ask for assistance. I don't know if anybody noticed that. And I did click on the good old affirmative, or Roger, and confirmed I was coming to back him up. So it's just a slow, painful sail. There we go. So occasionally the chat wheel does come in handy, where both of us have confirmed that yes, I'm coming to help you, and he has kindly said thank you for the assistance. I think the Orion was doing pretty well. I think the Orion was on 3 kills at this point. So we've both been doing our fair share of carrying. Is it wrong? I'm praying that the Orion messes up here. The Wyoming wasn't on a particularly large amount of health when last we saw him, and obviously our destroyer got torpedoes off, and there you can see our countdown timer is well in the orange. We're down to the final 30 seconds, give or take, and there he is. There pops up the Wyoming. So we turn. We want to get every single gun firing at this Wyoming as soon as we possibly can. 20 seconds left. Takes a bit of a chunking off our Orion. Salvo out. Boom. Kraken unleashed. And well deserved, I think. So yeah, that was kicking puppies with the hive hand. 106,000 damage. Till next time, take care.